TK Hota joins us, Chairman and Managing Director of BEML now. Mr. Hota, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Now, traditionally, Q4 has been a strong quarter for you. But in Q3, your revenue grew by just 26%. Is this due to improved contribution from all three segments?
Well, I would say this increase of 27% is on account of essentially a little bit of upsurge we saw in the mining and construction, as well as in the rail and metro segment. Defense has been a little subdued for us. Q4 essentially has been the best for us, and we expect this year Q4 to be much better than last year.
What is the buzz on your disinvestment? That was the talk of the town for better part of 2018 and entire 2017. It's 2019 now.
Well, yeah, I know. So maybe you should be asking the government, but as far as I'm concerned, in the backdrop of the disinvestment last year, we grew 30%. So if it's good for the shareholders, it's good for the company. I guess, either way, it doesn't make much of a difference to us whether we are disinvested or we have government as the major shareholder, because there are opportunities galore in all the three segments that we are operating in. So, it's okay.
Mr. Hota, hi there, good morning. Let's also talk about the Aero Show then. Tell us what exactly has emerged from the same. You've lined up a lot of Make in India products. Your plans to be a significant player as well in the global aerospace industry seems to be bearing fruit. What exactly is lined up on this front?
Yeah, good morning. Aero Show has been excellent for us. We have signed up a number of MOUs, NDAs with leading players. Yesterday we signed up with Lockheed. We are looking at offset opportunities with Boeing. We are also in talks with Irkut Corporation for certain civilian aircraft components. As you know, we already make missile components. We have capabilities in machining and fabrication of exotic metals. We do a lot of ground handling equipments, ground safety equipments. We are also into the aircraft towing tractors. So net, I would say that, aerospace is going to be one of the growth areas. As 10-15 years back, BEML, we launched into the metro space. I think for the future, aerospace looks extremely good for us. And given the kind of growth that we are expected to see both in the civilian as well as in the defense on the aerospace sector, we have a 25 acres plot at the SEZ Bangalore. We are now going ahead and doing something concrete over there, and these three MOUs that we have signed should give us the thrust and traction.
Mr. Hota, you've seen a smart surge in the order intake as well in the back of the large Mumbai Metro order. Give us a sense of what kind of guidance can you share with us? What is the order book pipeline like, and what are your own internal targets on the orders front?
Well, the order book position never looked so good for BEML as it is now. I think yesterday we just got an order for about 400 crores for Bangalore Metro. We are expecting another big order from Delhi Metro. So, we have crossed, or we are just about near the 10,000 crore mark as far as the order book position is concerned. In the defense space, we had one order which was stuck, the ARV. We are expecting resolution of that. Then there should be a lot of traction in the defense as well. Net, metro is going to be the big growth area for us as far as BEML is concerned. On the backdrop of also mining and construction, we are seeing very good ordering by the coal companies. Plus, another growth area for us has been the defense spares, which has grown by leaps and bounds. But of course, there are some payment issues which we are expecting should get resolved with the MOD.
And, you had the defense minister as well recently saying that India has the competence for nose-to-tail production in defense, with Make in India giving an impetus for the increased self-reliance in defense. How have you read into the government's thrust within the sector? What are your plans to grow? What more needs to be done?
Well, as you know, BEML really epitomizes the Make in India vision of the Honorable Prime Minister. In the recent past, we have churned out products from our own stable. For example, the 200-ton dump truck, which we have sold to Coal India. There are barely 4 or 5 companies in the world which make such a product. We had also supplied a 180-ton excavator, that is our own make in India. We are focusing on indigenization in a big way. Even our Tata BEML heavy-duty trucks, indigenization levels have gone up. We have signed up with Tata for a JV to manufacture the spare parts, which hitherto used to be imported from outside. They would manufacture them in India as well as source it for the worldwide use. So, these are all great opportunities. But, when you look at the civil aviation sector, I am told currently India has about 600 to 700 civil aircrafts. That is going to get increased by another 1,600 in the next 5 years. We are also looking at a lot of traction in the number of airports that are going to be set up. Project Udan has come up in a big way. We also make passenger boarding bridges in technical tie-up with a Spanish company. So, these are all going to afford huge opportunities, and BEML is pretty well placed for that. We have a lot of capacities. We have a lot of manpower. We have a capacity to absorb technology, and 50% of all products that we sell is our own homegrown R&D. So I think Make in India, a thrust of the government, is going to help us. I am told the MRO of the aircrafts, which hitherto used to go abroad for the maintenance, there has been a kind of insistence, and rightly so, by the government that these should be maintained in India. So the MRO space is also extremely exciting. So we are carefully studying that.
All right, we'll let you go on that note. Thanks very much for joining in, talking